Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's your girl Kama. And if it's your first time here, welcome. Subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon to get notified anytime I upload a new video. Now I'll show you guys how I use Moringa and Blue Magic hair grease for extreme hair growth and thickness. And this is the original anti-breakage formula Blue Magic conditioner or hair dress, and it's formulated to give you effective hair conditioning for days without your hair being greasy. Guys, this Blue Magic grease is one thing that I love using. It doesn't make my hair feel greasy, and it keeps my hair moisturized for days. Like, my hair will feel so soft, and the greasy effect, I don't feel it after using this particular Blue Magic grease. So I'm going to show you guys how I updated it more, how I made it more potent, how I added Moringa to it and it became more effective for my hair, and how I'll be using it. One thing I love about this grease is that it is used for both on the hair and on the scalp, which promote healthier hair and scalp condition. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this thing to promote healthy hair growth. And this particular Blue Magic is a moisture resistant formula which gives you special luster to your hair and prevent dryness and breakage and split ends. So I'm going to get 1 spoon of my Blue Magic grease. I'm going to get 1 big spoon of this grease because I'm just going to be making a small batch. I like twisting it up, so I'm going to be adding Moringa in this particular recipe. So I'm just going to use 1 spoon of my Blue Magic grease into it, and I am adding it in a glass jar, in a glass bowl or a stainless steel, because we're going to be melting down this particular grease. So please try and use a stainless plate or a glass plate, because you can't use plastic. Plastic will melt if you are going to be using it to melt down this grease. And I'm going to be using Moringa powder. I'm going to be using 1 big spoon of Moringa powder. Vitamin A and B in Moringa promote hair growth and nourish the hair. Iron in Moringa prevent hair loss. Moringa is one of the top vegetable source of iron, making it suitable help for hair growth. Zinc present in Moringa stimulates hair growth, promotes healthy hair follicles, and it contains amino acids which nourish the hair strands. So guys, this Moringa is very powerful and it's going to help us promote hair growth and even thicken our hair. So I'm adding my hair growth oil. I have a video how I made this oil in my channel, you can check it out. I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of my oil, but you can add any oil. You can use any oil that works with you, that agrees with your hair, either olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil, almond oil, any oil of your choice. Just add a little bit of oil, but I use 1 tablespoon of Moringa powder, 1 tablespoon of the grease, and 2 tablespoons of the oil. So just use this measurement if you want to use my measurement. So I'm just going to then melt down this particular grease and the ingredients. So I'm just going to place it on top of a water which is about to get boiled, but is on a low heat, guys, so that it doesn't burn fast, and it's going to slowly infuse into the grease. So at this stage now, the grease will be melting slowly because it is placed on a low heat, but I'm going to be stirring it slowly just to actually fasten up the meltdown process of the grease. And once the grease melts down, it will start infusing, which is it starts absorbing all the powder into it. I'm just stirring it, just making sure that it is melting and it is infusing. I did it for over 30 minutes, making sure that the Moringa was infused into my grease, and I was stirring it consistently. And as I was stirring it, it was foaming, but I didn't actually get scared because I believe it was infusing. So it was foaming, but it was changing color. If you look close, you look like this now looking green because of the Moringa has been infused into the grease. And I took it down from the heat after 30 minutes, and this is how it looks like right now. And immediately I took it down from the hot water. I'm just going to actually speed up this process. If not, it's going to actually solidify quickly. So I'm just going to get my container, the container I'm going to store this particular grease into, and I'm going to actually strain it into this container. No need of transferring it back and forth because it's going to solidify quickly. And I got my cloth I'm going to use to strain it. I use my rubber band to actually secure it, and I decided to pour the grease into the container, and I have to be fast. If not, it's going to solidify and it's going to be difficult for me to strain out the Moringa powder that has been infused into the grease. So I'm just going to do this thing quickly, and I'm just going to make sure that it doesn't solidify. Try and use a cheesecloth to separate the Moringa powder from the grease. Try and use a cheesecloth instead of a strainer, because using a strainer might be messy. I might not actually get everything out before it solidifies. So after that, I will just squeeze out everything I'll gather everything and squeeze it out. That's why it's advisable to use cloth to separate the moringa from the grease, because it's going to enable you to squeeze out everything. Just make sure that you get every bit of the grease into your container. And this is how it looks like. This is how the moringa looks like. It looks a little bit fried and it looks so dried out, guys. So this is how I actually make my moringa and blue magic grease. And this is the grease, which is the moringa and blue magic grease. And I'm going to show you guys how I use this to actually thicken and grow my hair. I'm going to allow it to solidify on its own. No need of putting it in the fridge or in the freezer or anything. It's going to solidify on its own. Within 2 hours, this thing will just solidify back as if it was never been melted before. So I'm just checking how it looks like. It looks so creamy. At this stage now, guys, even thickening up. So I'm just going to cover it and allow it to stay like this, which is allow it to cool off and solidify on its own. But if you want to speed up the process, you can actually do that by putting it in the fridge for a few minutes. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this blue magic moringa grease for fast hair growth, for extreme hair growth and thickness. And this is how it looks like right now. It solidifies so quickly. And I'm going to show you guys how I use it on my natural hair. This is one thing that I love using on my hair, guys. I've been using this thing for a while now and I love how my hair feels. My hair feels so moisturized, so soft, and not even greasy, because I've been using it on my hair and I'm using it on my scalp. I love the feeling. I love how my hair feels, and it's actually growing out my hair, guys. I'm going to show you guys how I use this on my natural hair, how I use it to moisturize my hair, and the technique I use while applying this particular grease. So this is my hair fertilizer. I'll be using it to moisturize my hair. There's one thing about grease, guys. It's not advisable to apply grease on a dry hair. Always apply it on a wet, on a damp hair. Your hair must be damp with water or anything you can use as your water. I'm using my hair fertilizer tea. I have a video how I made this tea on my channel. You can actually check it out. So first of all, I'm just going to make sure that my hair is now saturated with this particular water, and I'm just going to massage it in, because applying grease on a dry hair, there's nothing that is protecting your hair from. It's not sealing the moisture, it's not preventing your hair from drying out. So it's advisable that you use this particular grease on a hair that is actually moisturized. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just making sure my hair is damp, saturated with this particular fertilizer tea, and I'm just going to circulate it around. I'm just going to apply my leave-in conditioner. Applying the leave-in conditioner is optional. If you don't want to, it's okay. If you only want to use water and then sealing the moisture with your grease, is okay. I just wanted to use a leave-in conditioner because I'm going to install my mini braids. I wanted my hair to be actually conditioned so soft as I'm installing my mini braids. I'm going to comb everything out, and I'm going to be combing from the ends of my hair till I work my way up to the roots of my hair. And this method is going to actually enable me not to actually cause breakage, and it's easy for me to comb out my hair because my hair is now conditioned and my hair is now moisturized. So I'm just going to comb my hair out before I actually start using the grease. And I'm going to be using the grease at this stage now. I'm going to be using the grease, and I'm using a little bit, guys. I don't use too much grease on my hair because a little goes a long way. Little goes a long way, guys. You must not pack your hair with grease before you actually know that it's going to actually work for you. It's going to prevent my hair from drying out. My hair is going to remain moisturized for days, and my hair will feel moisturized, will feel soft and actually not greasy, because I don't use too much grease, and little goes a long way with the little I apply on my hair. I apply on the ends of my hair too. I'm just going to work my way in, just make sure that all the strands of my hair is coated with this particular grease. I'm just going to twist my hair, and I'm just going to take it and put it on its own side. And that is it, guys. I'm done doing everything, every sense of my hair, and my hair looks so shiny, guys. It looks so shiny, and this is how the grease is looking like. And like I said earlier, this is good for both the scalp and on the hair, because it's going to actually grow our hair. It's going to actually help us to prevent breakage and dryness. And I love the fact that I can use it both on my scalp. I love the fact that I can use it on my hair. Give this recipe a try, and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to see how your hair is going to remain moisturized for days with no breakage, no itchiness, no dandruff. To the end of this video, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you make this because you're going to love the results. So thanks so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.